Yo, 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 yo.
Yo.
Man, we got another one in the bag.
Yo, we do.
Yo, this is going to be beautiful. This is the first. This is a Patreon exclusive.
For you.
Yo, we're going to release some of this out on our general YouTube.
Yes.
But this is a Patreon exclusive. If you guys don't know, Patreon is a platform that helps you support your favorite content creators, podcasters, whatever it is.
With that exclusive.
And you get like exclusive perks like early releases of the content, or maybe like we're doing today, we're doing a particular exclusive review of a Netflix movie.
Yes.
Spenser Confidential.
Yes.
Starring Mark Wahlberg.
Winston Duke.
So guys, this is going to be great. Let's kick it off. I'm No Justin, No Peace.
And I'm Lou Rivers.
And we are the Loose Cannons Podcast because we sit down and we fire off our opinions on today's pop culture.
What else?
Politics.
What else?
Movies and TV and how they all intersect. And this is the Netflix special. We're going to keep going with these Netflix releases.
I like it.
I wrote a couple down, so we're going to keep going.
Okay.
So every week we're going to release something particular to Patreon.
All right.
From Netflix. And this is the first one, guys. Spenser Confidential.
All righty.
First thoughts.
Mark Wahlberg in Boston.
Yes.
He's home.
This was a love letter to Boston.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, look.
Showed everything.
I'm out here. I'd be like, all right. Two things I've noticed Mark Wahlberg loves in the last 10 years.
Yep.
One is he loves Boston.
Absolutely.
He will try to do a movie in Boston as much as he can.
Anyway.
Yeah, in any way possible, whether it's good or not. Ted, the other guys,
yes.
Patriot, whatever.
Patriots Day, yep.
Yeah, Patriots Day. The list goes on.
Yes.
He's from Boston. He's repping home. The other thing I know he loves working with Peter Berg.
That's his guy.
Right. Like, yo, if me and Peter Berg can get together, we doing it.
Yes.
I don't care what the story is.
We don't even have to blow much shit up.
Oh, my gosh. So.
Was that Anna Taqueria?
I have no idea.
I think that was Anna's Taqueria.
Yeah?
The taco place.
I have to check.
I think that was Anna's.
I wouldn't know. Most of the taco places I go is North Shore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that one in particular is the one that's like in Boston. Boston is near Commonwealth Ave.
Okay.
So it's like the main one. But so first thoughts, I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Not sure why, but I enjoyed it.
I think that it's an ode to old action movies. So, I mean, because everything in the movie theaters now is obviously Marvel.
Yes.
Some grand CGI scheme or whatever.
Yep.
But that old school action flick where it's just like action, stunts, stuff like that, that may not have a place in theaters anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is something in which
everybody doesn't know karate. Everybody doesn't know.
Just fist fighting, drive stunts, this, that, and the other. This is something where you got to think that even Fast and the Furious is CGI most of the time.
All of it.
So if you having a chase scene,
Vin Diesel doesn't even show up.
Yeah. You're right. Don't worry, they're not gonna show up this year.
Yeah.
But I think that maybe it works on streams because
it does work.
You don't, obviously the budget's high enough for whoever's gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
And of course, if it's like, oh, we got the new Mark Wahlberg movie.
Yeah.
Like I just said, Boston. The movie was what, number 2? I think it was number 2 when I had went to watch it. I was like, all right, number 2 this week in the U.S. All right. I mean, that's big enough numbers, I think, for Netflix to be like, all right, that was a success. You know, like we're getting people to come watch it.
It was fun.
Yeah. Very entertaining.
It kept evolving, and I think as it went on, it kept getting better.
Yes.
Like it wasn't a perfect film.
Right.
But it didn't need to be.
Right.
Especially because it's a low entry. I'm just click and play.
Right.
And, you know, I think the biggest problem with the movie was Winston Duke hair unit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
It kept changing a bit.
It didn't lay right.
Yeah.
It just didn't fit.
But then that's what I was wondering, if he had his regular hair, and that's the real reason why.
Oh, like it was under it?
Right. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Why? Why did he have
I didn't get my lace front yet.
I don't understand why he needed that hair.
Because he needed braids. He did. He needed braids.
Oh Lord.
I don't know why, but Peter Berg.
Peter Berg is like,
felt
yo, we want you to.
yeah.
Well, they actually
People
had
are afraid of cornrows.
they had a real because the Beijing spray.
Uh-huh.
It was on deck.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Yeah.
definitely. Just imagine how much they had to touch that up because it was a lot of movement going on.
It was.
So he was running. The Beijing had to been running.
So I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know, and I like the fact that I didn't want another buddy cop movie, and it did just enough to like have lead parts for Mark Wahlberg, and then enough buddy in Winston and the scenes to like balance it out. You know, so it's not. I think that it's tough to see a movie just Mark Wahlberg at this point in his career. I guess maybe
he's really good in this.
Yeah, he is. He's Mark Wahlberg.
Is Mark Wahlberg a good actor? I asked you this about Ben Affleck.
All right, so Mark Wahlberg is acting like Mark Wahlberg in every movie. I think that's him. That's like he's
right,
he's
but I think he's really good. Though.
Right. I mean, he's found his niche.
He has found his niche.
Like if that's you and that's all you can do, and I'm not taking anything away from Mark Wahlberg, but I mean this isn't Basketball Diaries, but of course this is he's playing himself to the T.
What's his best performance?
Gosh, man.
What's one of your favorite Mark Wahlberg performances then?
Okay, my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie is probably The Italian Job.
That's a really good Mark Wahlberg movie.
But he's still Mark Wahlberg in that movie.
He is really good in Mark. Another Peter Berg film, which I really like.
Lone Soldier?
Yes, Lone Survivor.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
That movie's really good.
It is. I was shocked because I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan, and I'm not a huge Mark Wahlberg fan. But the other guys definitely tickled me. Like, and you know me, I'm not a big fan of comedies, so it was like all the negatives, and it exceeded every single one of them. So I was just like, all right, good.
Oh,
what you got?
Mark Wahlberg, Instant Family. Did you see that?
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
Yo,
okay,
that got me.
All right.
That tugged at my heartstrings. He was good in that. He's especially good when he's paired with somebody to give a little bit of a balance.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's good, dog.
Yeah.
He's okay. Is he the original Channing Tatum?
Dang. Yeah, probably.
He is, right?
Yeah. But I don't.
Channing Tatum is Mark Wahlberg.
But I don't think that Channing is gonna have the career he has.
He can't be the action star like Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, you okay there?
I don't know what. Corona got my lips.
I was like, who's that? What are you talking about? Yeah, I mean, and now he's doing like the comedy spots. So I mean, it's good. But I mean, his last like strictly action movie, Mile 22, didn't do too well.
I actually like Mile 22.
I did, but I don't think that he's a draw at the box office.
That was another
anymore.
Peter Berg.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed Mile 22.
I did. I don't know. And then he was playing a role that really wasn't Mark Wahlberg for once.
No,
because he's supposed to be this.
He has like a
he's probably on the spectrum in that movie. He's supposed to be like high intelligence, low social skills. I don't know though.
I do like the way Mark Wahlberg delivers his lines. It's something about like it has a snappiness to it, a speed to it, and it works. It's like,
oh no, his best role.
Go.
Has to be Boogie Nights.
Oh, okay.
Boogie Nights. Yeah,
it's true.
That's like for one, maybe his like something different. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And he was actually really good in that. I don't know why I was thinking about that, but yeah, Boogie Nights. I'm probably gonna have to go watch it now.
We just proved it to us. Mark Wahlberg is good.
Yeah.
Like, but he doesn't fit in the category of like the best you've ever seen.
Right.
Mark Wahlberg will never be on stage in London on the West End doing Julius Caesar. Yeah. You'll never choose Mark Wahlberg to do that.
All right. So now this brings me to this. maybe like stream sites is his thing. Like him and Peter Berg can get this money every time.
Every time.
Yeah, like do this
Every time.
Undoubtedly do this.
I'm in there.
You know what I mean?
I'm in there.
Because then this makes so much more sense to me.
Yes.
Like I can see him getting the deal that Adam Sandler has. You know what I mean?
A number of pictures.
Yeah,
Just keep making
just
them.
a number of picks.
Yep.
And obviously, with the way that it ended, it looks like they're going to try to franchise this. Like, all right, we can do a couple Spenser
Yes.
conferences.
See, and I think that's where they were going with this, because this is not something that really works well as a theatrical release for him.
Right.
It's not big enough, but it's fun enough to be on Netflix that you're like, I can see this opening up like his Equalizer type of situation where this is the origin story of him coming out and how this all started. Now he's like the private eye. Now he opens up the private eye agency. You know what I mean? But the three of them work. I would have never have thought like the three of them, the four of them.
Yeah, with the girl.
Yes, I didn't. Yeah. You would never have assumed that it would work.
But it was a good balance.
It was a good balance.
Yeah. And it's odd because Winston Duke has ridiculous range. Like I'm starting to realize that.
He really is good.
Yeah, he's a really good actor. And being able to see him in this role, I was just like, all right, what am I gonna get out of this?
He needs something big. We need something huge for Winston Duke.
Right.
The next thing he needs to go for, he needs to find that script that is his Oscar contender.
Right.
He needs that thing.
What can he do? I'm gonna have to think about this. Because I really like him.
Yeah.
And I think he has the skills and the chops, but what would they give him that? I could see him playing maybe a phenomenal villain.
Great villain.
You know what I mean?
A great villain.
Yeah. That can push another actor.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can definitely see that. But I definitely like this role for him.
He needs to stand clear of Tyler Perry movies.
Yes.
Because you know he's going to get sucked into that.
Oh, please no.
I'm telling you, if it comes to it, he'll be in a Tyler Perry movie. He's beating his wife.
And that'll be it. I'm telling you right now, that'll be it. He will never get out of the Tyler Perry machine. Spiral. I'm telling you. Oh, my God.
He's got to stand clear.
Yeah. Please do. Please.
Oh, I got it.
What?
Othello. That satisfies everybody.
Okay. I can see that.
Oscar contender. Tradition.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Winston Duke is from Yale.
Yeah. He went didn't him and what's her name go to school?
Lupita?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to see something.
Winston Duke as Othello.
I'm gonna go check out, see what he's working on right now, and if any of them say Tyler Perry is done.
Is it? That's it.
I'm done.
It's over.
Done.
All right. So back to
Spenser.
Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it through and through. I actually had to watch it in different segments. I watched it early in the day, and then I had to finish it later when I got home. But it was an adventure.
Yeah. Oh, good acting by Bokeem Woodbine, who I always love. I always love Bokeem.
This is two really good back-to-back. Queen and Slim, well, not back-to-back, but Queen and Slim performance and this performance, although they might need to start you. Oh, you know what? Now I just realized, big hit.
Yeah.
Him and Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
He had to have pulled him.
Yeah.
There's no way that that wasn't his decision.
I like that.
Let's get Bokeem.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, one thing, I knew that there was going to be a twist and turn with him.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of just left it out there.
Right.
But I do like how they kind of vindicated Mark Wahlberg's character, because the opening scene, you really don't know why.
Right.
And then you understand that it all came around full circle.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? The writing on this isn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
You know what it kind of felt like? It felt like an elongated TV episode. It felt like a show.
Right.
But it was a movie.
Right. It's so weird where this could have easily been a series.
Absolutely.
A Netflix series or something.
Absolutely.
You know? But if it's a movie and they do one of these a year, We could do that too.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
And I know Mark is like, I'm tired of going to Hollywood.
Yep.
So if we're gonna do one in my backyard once a year, and I gotta just show up for 2 months out of the year, like what?
I could go home.
Right.
He could go home after the shoot.
Yeah.
He did the what's the other one that he did here with Christian Bale?
The Fighter.
Movie. The Fighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, where he plays Mickey Ward, right?
He be holding down. He's
Boston by himself.
He Boston working.
Holding it down by himself.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a good movie, too.
That was a really good Mark Wahlberg.
See, I got to watch that because maybe he doesn't play Mark Wahlberg in that movie.
It's a good Mark Wahlberg performance.
But, I mean, people in Boston, they know Mickey Ward, so.
Oh, you know what?
What?
His Departed performance is pretty good, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay.
His Departed performance is pretty good. Yeah. And I don't like Departed.
All right. So, if you taking Boston guys, there's a...
Ben Affleck's out. Wait, that's not how the game go?
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say it's a 3-way fight. All right. Now it's just all right. So it's just Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon. Damn. I'm biased, so I can't even answer. You know me.
But I might be on your side.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Well, see, what Matt Damon can't do, he can't be the sexy guy.
Right. Those days are done.
It's over.
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's like the moment he got married, it didn't matter what Bourne movie he was in. It was just, it didn't work,
He's good at action.
Yeah.
Bourne has proven Matt Damon to be an action guy.
Right.
But he cannot be the sexy guy.
Right.
Can he be a super villain? Matt Damon could be a villain.
Right.
Mark Wahlberg can't be a villain.
Right.
Not a super villain.
Because you think about Matt Damon in Interstellar, like, yeah. Like, you was just like, damn, dog, you going to do all that to him?
And he's really endearing because, like, Martian makes you fall in love with him. It's just like, gosh, this is just great. And it's just Matt Damon. Like, man.
I told you that range, man. That range is important sometimes.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's definitely better than Mark Wahlberg.
Right. Mark Wahlberg is great at being Mark Wahlberg, and that's not a knock on Mark Wahlberg.
No.
Because obviously if you're a dude from Boston and you're playing in a Boston movie, you're going to be like, all right, let me get Mark Wahlberg.
That's right.
All right. I'm going to throw a little crinkle in here.
Yeah.
Take out Matt Damon. Now you put Mark Wahlberg versus Casey Affleck. Did you see what's the Amazon movie, the first one that they did?
Manchester by the Sea?
Yeah.
I haven't watched Manchester by the Sea yet. Right? Yeah. Right? I mean, I watched...
Listen to me. It's that good.
Is that good?
It's that good.
Okay. You remember we were supposed to do the matchup because I was late on Moonlight and Manchester by the Sea.
Okay.
I saw Moonlight.
All right. Watch Manchester by the Sea. Did you like Gone Baby Gone?
Yeah.
All right.
He's really good in that, and he's really good in what's the long title with Brad Pitt, Jesse James movie.
Oh,
where he
the assassination of
Jesse James by the coward,
right?
Whatever his name is.
Yeah,
he was good in that too.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now,
Casey Affleck is strong.
Yes, I've watched his movies the last couple of years. I'm just like, okay, and then I guess he got snubbed the other year. They said something. I don't care. But
before that.
He got snubbed either last year or the year before on one of his artistic movies that everybody loved. And then he was in Triple Nines, right? What was that movie? With Chiwetel Ejiofor, and he was the cop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who else? What other movie was he in?
I don't know. He had some artistic movie that did come out last year. I don't think that this was the one that was nominated, though. Ghost, where he plays like the husband who dies.
Oh, I don't know that.
And he's like kind of stalking his wife.
Okay.
But it's really weird, but
he directed the movie with Joker. What's his name? Joaquin Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the movie where everybody thought it was real when he was trying to become a rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, he directed that. They wrote it and directed that together.
Right. I gotta check that again.
Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna take Casey Affleck.
Okay.
Take Casey with the case.
All right, man. Just as long as Mark is top 5 Boston guy, right?
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Okay.
He has to be.
We're gonna do a Boston list later.
And I don't think anybody has his. I mean, maybe Matt Damon is probably closest to his numbers.
Yeah.
But Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. I mean, the Italian Job is probably one of the most rewatchable movies ever. Yeah. Like, it's
I
on
never
TBS
wanted
or
a Mini
TNT.
Cooper before that.
Yeah.
Ever.
You're right. You're right. All right, but back to Spenser Confidential.
It
What was your best part of the movie?
I don't know. You got one?
Well, you know I'm a whodunit guy, so I love whodunit movies. I like piecing puzzles together and stuff. But I liked the fact that, you know, they kept on coming back to like his like I'm getting out, like and having him train Winston and then have that be like he's got his own story.
Yeah.
And how can we like figure it out together? Like I liked them getting the marriage between the two of them.
Yeah.
So then the whole you know when he was telling them about the whole story and he was like the cats.
And that was great.
That was
great.
Was
That's what you got for this.
Yo, and it's so crazy because it took me back to the documentary on Netflix. I was like, don't mess with cats. And I'm just like, it's so funny that it's like kind of paired. So I was like, all right, that's good. That's funny.
Post Malone was good in this.
Yo, I totally forgot about Post Malone.
Post Malone was good.
Okay, Post Malone out here killing it. Okay.
Wow.
Getting his acting credits on.
I mean, have you seen his commercials?
Yeah.
I love the commercial.
Yeah. him through the little convenience store.
Bud Light.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
You got any pretzels? I love the commercial. I enjoyed the movie. I mean, I think this is a watch for people.
Yeah.
You gonna rate it? What you got for a rating?
Okay. I got it at 3.25. 3.25.
Hold on.
We got
and a quarter. There's no quarter sound. There's no quarter sound.
Yeah.
I think it's right. I think it's a 3.
Okay.
It's a 3 because I can't say it blew away my expectation, but for a Netflix movie, I'm like,
right, exactly.
I'm rocking with this.
Yeah.
And to say that at the end, I'm like, I want more. I want another one. I want to see them all together again, for sure.
Right.
And I actually like the wife. Now, maybe I'm not originally from Boston, so maybe people are gonna be like, "Oh, her accent was horrible."
Terrible, yeah.
I loved it. I loved her aggression. I thought it was a nice levity to it.
She was abrasive.
She was abrasive,
like Boston women.
Absolutely. Give it a 3.
This, you know what it made me think? It made me think that, all right, Netflix is trying to do one of these a month. Some big, this, that, and the other. So that means 12 movies. Can they get up to a movie a week? Like, that's what the thought. Like, can they get up to a movie a week? Because that's the idea. Like,
once you see Will Smith is working and is doing stuff, Mark Wahlberg is doing stuff, everybody's going to follow after that because now it's like, look. You know what I mean? Look at how it's working for that.
Because I mean, you got one basically coming out every few weeks at this point, you know. And I mean, like if they have,
the Madam C.J. Walker's joint is coming out,
right? If they have stuff coming out like Sandra Bullock, and even if you get something good enough where now you can do sequels, or now you can sign them to a certain amount of movies.
That's it, contract,
right? Yeah, I like it. I like the idea of trying to get that done.
Plus, I think where they win is I'm pretty sure Spenser Confidential is the movie Mark Wahlberg wanted to do.
Right.
So that's where they win. It's like, what's that project you wanted to do? That's good.
Right.
But those other guys won't bankroll it like we would.
Right. Because you know it's not going to sell in the theater. No, and it's not like, I hate to put it like, oh, well, no, because if you're actually going to watch it and you're like, yo, we just need our numbers.
Yeah.
We just need the content to be good.
Yep.
And you're a name that people will come back
That's it.
and watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just keep people on the platform. That's it. Spenser Confidential, good guys. We gave it a 3.5.
Let us know what you think.
Please let us know what you think down in the comments. Once again, this is going to be a Patreon exclusive, but for this week, we are going to release some of this episode onto the regular platform on YouTube, Facebook, all of our regular podcast platforms.
Right.
But once again, I'm No Justin, No Peace.
And I'm Lou Rivers.
And we are the Loose Cannons Podcast because we sit down and we fire off our opinions on today's pop culture.
What else?
Politics.
What else?
Movies and TV and how they all intersect. And today was our Patreon exclusive.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.